let us continue playing Forge Adventure Mode when we last left off. Music? Music. Okay. Also, we're going to head south and see if we can find things. Because we want to find things. Also, I was looking into trying to do something with this blue deck we've got. Or basically make a blue deck based on all the cards we've got. We've got to call it the Alpha. I want to at least use it at some point. But we just don't have enough islands. I did go into town and bought 4 of them. We'll probably have to do this as we go. Just pick more of them up. Also, I'm going to fight you. Tarkir Jin. Tarkir's Khans and Dragons. I don't remember Jin being there necessarily. We're fine if we get that 3rd land and we can find a mountain with this. Can we find a mountain with this? I don't think we can actually. Well, we'll keep it. Swiftwater Cliffs, gaining a life. Our turn, okay. Right. Do you have one play? We do. Marsh Flats, crack, and find a swamp. And we will cast ourselves a Berserker. Stratus Dancer. Okay, so I guess they're just playing a bunch of Tanza Tarkir stuff, which is fine. Alright, we don't have a turn 2 play, so we'll play our Dartmoss Bridge. And I'm actually reasonably happy to attack and trade if this comes to it. They play a Morph, we hit for 2. Mountain. Okay, now we need to start getting some things sorted out here. I'm perfectly willing to trade if it comes to it, so let's cast the Crypt Keeper. No point in attacking with that at the moment. They are willing to go in. What morph creatures exist in Khans? I genuinely don't know the set well enough for that, I think. We'll block with just you, though. See what happens. Okay, well, they weren't able to morph anyway, but now it's an Old Man of the Sea, which is a Jin, I suppose. Also, I love that. Gain control of target creature with power less than or equal to Old Man of the Sea's power. Oh, God. Alright, that's potentially worrying. Right. Let's cast ourselves a Scorpus Reader. And we'll pass the turn there, I think. Yeah, figured they'd try and gain control of that. They're going to get it. Control target creature with power less than or equal to power as long as it remains tapped and that creature's power remains less. So we're getting it back on our turn, don't we? We'll find out, I'm sure. Dean of Perfection. We're getting a bit swamped out, aren't we, here? Well, let's play Swamp. Let's Discerning Taste, see if we can fix our mana issues. Archpriest of Shadows gets us 4 life. Unholy Heat in the bin as well. I'm actually happy to take the Unholy Heat here. Just give us a bit of removal now. Gain the 4 life back. Let's go attacking. Attack with a 4-3. Yeah, the gaining control isn't working with that, I think. It should at the very least be tapped on their side, but... yeah, we're just going to take the 4 here. Okay, Mountain. So let's go Dragon Age Channeler. Let's then... Let's cast Unholy Heat here. We'll surveil that to the graveyard. Diva 6. Which I should realize was a 6. I could have gone for something else. But the Old Man of the Sea isn't really doing anything for us here. We go down to 8, but I would then draw 2 cards, which might be relevant. I'm okay with waiting. Let's go attacking with you. See what happens. 10 each. I wonder if it's just bugging out because its power is variable. They did not declare attacks, interestingly enough, there. So we're going to go for this. We'll keep that on top. Hello, Sir Conrad. We'll play another Dragon Rage Channeler. And then... Oh, it's because we've got a 3p flyer, of course, on the defense. We are forced to attack with this, and we might as well continue doing so. Double lock there. I'm okay with that. Lethal +1 on this side, just in case I morph it. Okay, that works because its attack is not variable, I think. Okay. Well, good to know that's working. Let's go and cast ourselves a Sir Conrad. Next, we attack with both Dragon Rage Channelers. Block occurs. Another creature's been sent to the graveyard, so that happens. Yeah, that's what you do. You go for that. We're going to activate the Sir Conrad ability. Another 1 damage for you. And that should just be declare attacks and win. Well, we fought Jin, and we get ourselves a couple of tap lands. Nothing I'm particularly excited about other than that. And onwards we continue on our journey. But first, I need lands. Lots of lands. Oh, did I not? Hold on. I thought I bored them. I must have done that in the last video and not saved it. Which also means I probably don't have my partially dealt blue deck, but it's fine. Alright, we have 8 islands. 8 islands is enough for us to splash that color or use it as 1/2 of a 2-color thing. There are crab people. Homerids. I've got to find out if this is actually genuinely homerids. No, it's just crab. We will play. We'll remove the pop-up in a moment. This is actually just about playable. We'll keep that. We're going to go Bloodstained Mire, crack, pay 1 life, and get ourselves a Overgrown Tomb, which we will not have coming into play. No, it is just crabs. Whenever any enchantments you control enters and you fully unlock a room target... we're up against Mill. I'm not sure how I feel about Mill. We can't play Ren and 6. I can't actually play anything in my opening hand here. Everything costs 3. So we better get that Ruined Crab. Basically, mills when lands enter. Blackleaf Cliffs, thank you very much. Let's play ourselves out an Edge Familiar. Well, we are up to 2 creatures and lands. Play a mountain, play another Etched Familiar, and we're going to go on the attack. You're trying to mill me out. It's not working very well. We are a 40-card deck, though, so it's not impossible. Okay. Let's play ourselves out another 3/2, and declare attacks. 1/6 crab. Okay, well, this is the least efficient crab deck in history. Ruined crabs might not be the worst thing for us to randomly have, but yeah. Okay. Let's play out the Cabal Initiate. Since we have Threshold. And we just say Alpha Strike. And what crab-related cards are you going to give us here? Okay, I mean, could have been worse. Could have been worse. All right, so let's head down. If you look at the overall map, I don't think there's actually too many towns on the direct south of us. There's that random dungeon there. That's our Modern Horizons free draft that we kind of set ourselves with. And I think it is fixed, which is good to know about. Maybe we should go to the Blue Tower. Was that the tower with the illusionists? I can't remember. How long ago was the Illusionists? We've been traveling a fair amount. This is the pirate area, which we might have considered if we got some better pirates, maybe. We never fought the boss of this guy. Hold on. Hello. I never fought you, and apparently I missed some gold that was up there. So I'm gonna go grab the gold, and I'm gonna come back and fight you. Storm Titan. Starts with Sky Diamond. We are going to play. This is not an amazing hand, but we do have turn 2 into turn 3 play. So as long as we're not too slow, this should be fine. Swamp Cabal Initiate. Counterspell. Alright, so creatures and lands don't untap. Okay. No untap phase for us. Swamp and a Scornblade Berserker. Well, they're determined to keep us on no lands, but they're also not playing lands, so I'm kind of okay with that, weirdly. We attack. Can make a 7/7 if that comes up. Also, that's the Ring Wall Protector. Perpetually gains Ward 1. Darn alchemy cards! Okay. Mountain. Well, we got a full untap phase here, so let's think about this. We can play the Warlock, give Death Touch and ability to revive the Cabal Initiate to the Scornblade, which isn't the worst thing in the world to be doing right this second. At least it means that creature's trading up. So yeah, let's go for this. T3, we can trample through, even if we block, and since you didn't, we get this back anyway. Okay. Also means we've got Tragic Fall with Hellbent if we need it. Alright, Black Market Connections. I might actually play that card in a moment, but for now, we'll play our Edge Familiar. And we will attack with both of these on the basis that we might as well. The Cabal Initiate will hold back with. Is that only until end of turn? Until end of turn. Still doesn't matter. We're going to go through and revive it anyway, which means we can put the counter on the Archpriest, I guess. Echo Eons. Each player shuffles their graveyard into library. Okay. In which case, we're going to, with that on the stack, we're going to discard this. We're going to discard this. And then we are going to cast this, targeting this. Which I now can't cast because of that Ward 1 that I forgot about. Ward 1, the most annoying effect in history. Alright, well, it's fine. We're getting a new hand anyway, so it's fine. They attack. We will declare a block with you because we can get it back. Okay. Let's go then. What have we got in the bin? We've got an artifacts and thing. We're going to go Marsh Flats. We're going to crack it. Get ourselves a swamp. Let's then go for a Dragon Rage Channeler. And we're going to cast our Black Market Connections for the first time. We'll keep that on top. So, we can't go into Delirium unless we lose a creature. We're going to also get the creature back that we got there anyway, so that should be fine. Sure. Declare attacks. That, and go. Could go lifelink, and I guess we might as well. Scout a Forest to gain lifelink. Revive the Etched Familiar. Means a little bit more life. Okay. Exhaustion, so no one taps for us. And again, casting Echo of Eons. There's no tangible benefit to doing that as far as I can tell, so we'll just let you do the redraw. And now I can think about what we're doing. No, I think it's all fine. It doesn't mean our Dragon Rage Channeler is almost never going to trigger. Sure. Okay, so we can choose... Actually, we can use multiple modes here. But I'm going to choose the draw card and make a creature. Because we have a lot of life here. We have Shock, we have Funeral Rites. We might even be able to randomly just trigger things here if we do things correctly. Let's go... Let's get Funeral Rites, actually. Surveilling, put the land in the graveyard. So we have creature, land, sorcery. So we're quite close, and we're also going to be discarding things at the end of this turn. Play the mountain, play another Dragon Rage Channeler. And I guess we Alpha Strike with everything that isn't you. Because I don't mind putting a creature. They actually killed the Etch Familiar, which does trigger our Dragon Rage Channeler, so yay. Okay. We have to discard a card. We will discard the Marshlands. And again, Echo of Eons. I don't think your Echoes of Eons strategy is necessarily working the way you want it to. Choose a mode. We'll sell Contraband. That is all. Okay. We will... What do we have? Bone Shredder. Yeah, let's just cast Bone Shredder. Counterspell. That's unfortunate. I mean, honestly, at this stage, do I just... Yeah, we just confirm it. We're going to discard you. Discard you. Discard you. Discard you. Discard you. Discard you. And discard you. Many, many times you gain lifelink. Also, we'll cast you. Because we can. Tragic Fall you. Pay the one for the treasure. Graveyard that, so we now have our Delirium up. Graveyard that, because why not? Kill you. Declare attacks, Alpha Strike, and should be game. No kill like overkill. And what do we get as our reward? A lot of gold, some shards. A couple of good giant creatures. And some other less good stuff. We can start playing stacks. I don't know how we feel about playing stacks, but hey. Alright, well, we beat you, and that was something that we didn't do last time, and we deliberately avoided. So we head down further. I need to go and find more islands. We're also being chased by a polar bear now. Not sure how I feel about that. But in the meantime, there is stuff here. We want the stuff. Mostly what we want is this. So we have 12 snow-covered islands. That should be good enough for what we're doing for our purposes, but we'll probably pick up 4 more just to be on the safe side. Oh, I didn't realize I could go back and buy more. Alright, so that shop restocks, and now I can basically just... Yeah. Alright, 16 is more than I would need for a 40-card deck, so... Well. Alright, now we're fine regardless. Omnath Locus of all... Jagatai. Nothing here that massively excites me. For Zero Many Faces is quite a fun card, but I don't think it's necessarily good for this sort of challenge run. The Azorius shop with Hope, who I believe was reasonably good. He's probably with 6 cards fixed in the life you gain. Some multicolored Grixis things. Not quite. Used artifacts we don't care about. What's here? M20. Modern Horizons 1. Wrong one. What's for draft here, by the way? Umi Vedra. Modern means at first glance, but close inspection appears average-looking clothing may well be a king. What can I do for you? Lazarus, humble servant of nobles, wishes to remain anonymous. What do these anonymous nobles desire? The current occupants to be... Alright, we travel to the Red Tower and defeat all the enemies inside. Where is the Red Tower, and is it the wrong direction? Because if it is, we're probably not doing it. I wanted to see what the draft was, and I went to the wrong place. This is an Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft, which is the weird Wild West set. God darn it, it's taking us back that way. Can I just untrack this? Yeah, we're going to untrack that quest. We don't care about this one. Onwards! Okay, more cards. Spirits. Oh no, more sliver hives. Yeah, that's the artifact that I knew about from previous things here. Do we want to start building slivers in the background? No. Especially... but, not especially. But it's something I can think about. They love their Portal Second Age. Draft here is Avacyn Restored, which is a set I don't believe I've ever opened. Because I managed to miss all of Innistrad and things, which is, I think, what that is. I think that's either the third part of the first time they went to Innistrad. I can't remember. Oh yeah, we also have random secret lair cards because why not? Okay. Doesn't matter. We're going to move on. Or rather, I'm going to keep getting trapped in the same area because I keep doing that every now and then. Alright, here we go. What is here in this part of town? We find some more lands. We find some more lands. Filter land is okay if we had nothing else. Terry, he slows for sunset is a card I don't remember too much. Bribery's fun. I don't know if it's worth playing, but Bribery's definitely a fun card. I need to find a proper dungeon and just a fiend dungeon and just grab a bunch of whatever's in there again. It's sort of that illusionist dungeon again, if we could find that. Third Doctor. Which would be good for random clues, synergies, and things. The 13th Doctor in the same place, actually. One of the better payoffs for that sort of thing. 1/1 ninjas. Volo is not that useful. Alright, we're going to head off. Again, I'm kind of looking to just go change of pace and continue on with things, but we do want to build a deck around the Oracle of things. Okay, we got a few enemies around here. We're going to go and fight all of these, I think. The Merfolk Pool. Well, we're going to fight the thing that isn't a merfolk to start with. It is a sand golem. What do you got? We have... I mean, it's not amazing, but it's a start. We will keep this. Swamp and Berserker backing up itself. Okay. They don't have a creature yet, so we're going to play the tap land and tap for 1. Okay. Etched Familiar. Tap for 1. We could have played the Black Market next and just give ourselves our treasure for that, but okay, we're up against Giants. Whenever attacks or becomes a target, the spell or ability component controls. Good news on that front. This targets the player. And since I can't do anything else, we attack. And that is the Sand Golem. If a spell or effect controlled by an opponent causes you to discard it, put it into play with end of turn plus some song counter on it. Okay. Not amazing, but it's not abysmal. Okay, here we are going to just attack with the extra familiar and see what they do. They traded, which is fine for us. We could really do with another land. Another tech giant that I can't do anything about. Let's play our connections, and we're gonna pass the turn here. Sand Strangler, enter the battlefield. There's a desert. Control desert or desert and free card. Okay, doesn't control deserts. There's specific land types. I can't see that. Exile top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them. We play it. Okay. Exiled a tectonic giant. We're just going to take the damage here. So we're going to make a treasure token for sure, and also we're going to make it free too, because I think we might actually need the creature here. Swamp's fine. I'm going to play... They got 3 cards in hand. I'm wondering if I just Turok here. Or I could just play the Archpriest, actually. That might be better. So I can then put the counter on the Shapeshifter, give it the effect to revive our Etched Familiar, which obviously buys us more time. So yeah, we're going to do this. Put the counter on there. Declare attacks. We attack with... Did I do a really stupid thing? I did a really stupid thing. That was a stupid thing I just did. Oh well. Choose an opponent if they have oh god, he draws a bunch of cards here. Well, don't know if I like that. We're just going to get this time. Good news is we drew a panorama. So, think about our options a bit. So we can kill this, we can avoid this. The important thing is we want this to trample through, ideally, which is not going to happen. Let's play Marsh Flats. Crack the Marsh Flats for a swamp. Also, I'm just realizing, did I actually pay for all costs? I did not mean to do that because I've just put myself in a really bad position doing that. They are only on 4 themselves. So they are forced to block. I'm just slightly concerned about other things. So we're just going to attack with these 2. See what happens. Okay, we're going to, from that, cast a Tragic Fall, targeting you. Keep the thing alive, and I guess we cast this on the basis that it's an extra creature right now. Oh, I forgot about the Sand Golem things. Oh god, that... Yeah, okay. 2 Sandstone Warriors. First striking 1 freeze with pump effects. Cancel. Choose one on what? I do have to choose one. Okay. Well, we have learned. Will we live long enough to learn properly is a good question. They have 4 life. They have enough blockers. Okay. Let's play 1. Cast the Berserker. We're going to put the counter on. Can I put the counter on you? Can I cast the Dragon Rage Channeler? Play Grixis Panorama. We're going to sacrifice it. Find ourselves a mountain. We're going to discard that, but we're not going to cast it. Largely because we can't. We're going to discard the Dragon Rage Channeler. So importantly now we have a 3/3 lifelinker as well in our attack phase here. So now they have to block both of these or they die. Is this too aggressive? Go to attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd have a free, and we'd have 2 blockers on the defense. They are 4. Yeah, I think this works. We at least gain enough life and trade enough things down to make that worth it for us in the end. This feels like an uncard. There were a bunch of unsets, which are sort of jokey sets here. -1 free. We are just going to do that, and we're not going to do any of the other stuff. Treasure is fine. Okay. So with an active Dragon Age Channeler and not a lot else really to worry about, I think we just attack for the game. Hey, we beat the Sand Golem. Which gives us a Sand Golem and a couple of cards that we're probably never going to use. But hey, we also get the book. Which gives us a Shark Typhoon. Shark Typhoon's a good card. I have to find a way to make some proper use of it, though. A bunch of cycling payoffs. This is all, Ikoria. I want some mutants. I wonder if they program mutants correctly. I imagine they have, but that's going to be a fun thing to find out later down the line. Oh, Brunaclad is one of my favorite cards in Commander. It has to be built in very specific decks and very specific ways. We can do some really nonsense things. Kind of like it at the very least. Okay, well, let's fight you. Merfolk Warrior. Well, we fought you before for the tournament victory, as I recall. We will keep this. Playing a Island Warp Merfolk Spy, not really going to be a problem on our end of things. We don't have a turn 1 play, so we might as well just go and crack this. Find ourselves a mountain. Yeah, a lot of things that can't be blocked. I wish I'd gone for the forest now, but obviously it's what it is. Swamp, we're going to go for a Cabal Initiate. Pass the 10. Counterspell if the card does not pay additional 1. Play only as an interrupt. We could block this. I'm going to hold off though. Okay. So, options here then. Cast a Swamp and cast you. So we do have the mana for an Archpriest next turn, which means I probably don't want to be throwing you away if that comes to it. Sure? No, that's fine. Plus 10. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so Merfolk are more powerful. Play another Merfolk. Attack for 4. Can't do anything about that right now. Grixis Panorama. Well, now we could do something about it. I think we do want to shock and kill this at some point. In fact, we might even want to shock and kill it now. Let's Grixis Panorama out. Grab ourselves another Swamp. Declare attacks and see what happens. Just got hit for 4. That's fine. Yeah, honestly, I think we just are probably going to Tragic Slip that. But let's see what happens. They only have 1 card in hand. All out attack. Makes sense. We're going to cast ourselves a Tragic Slip here. Drops everything down to 1/1s. And I think because we can lifelink counterattack, we're going to hold off and just take the 4 here. Okay, so we have Shock, Unholy Heat as things. We can make this have lifelink and gain some hit points back. We can also go Ren and 6 and start this. Well, we can't go Ren and 6. Okay, let's go to attacks. Attack for 6. Going to activate this, discarding the shock. Gain the lifelink. gain that back. Main 2, Discerning Taste. We're going to see if we can get an extra land or if we can get ourselves Dragon Age Channeler. I did leave a mountain untapped, so that is something we could just cast. We're getting the Swamp instead. We'll go and gain the 2 life as well. Play a Swamp. Let's go pass for turn. Champion of Merfolk. Oh, Champion's a fun effect. What are they targeting with that? Do they target it? Sacrifice it unless you remove another Merfolk you control from the game. Okay, so that is a decision to make at that point. We're going to just go and Unholy Heat the River Sleep first, limiting the potential options of that. So Merfolk Rogue underneath it. Tap for 2, that's fine. Okay, so now we have that and that. We can go... Actually, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do this instead. Put the counter on you. So now we have 2 people attacking before. You can't block both. I mean, that was probably fine either way, but you know. Hey, we beat Merfolk Warrior. Are we getting some good Merfolk out of this? Somewhat. This is the problem. I fight a bunch of Merfolk. I don't actually get the decent cards I want, which is a thing. I'm going to fight both of you anyway. Oh, another Merfolk fighter. We will play. I'm okay with that. We go Overgrown 2. We do not play the life for this one because we don't have a turn 1 play. We go Mountain, Renin 6. And we return up to 1 target land. Not that 1 exists. Okay, we're going to go Swamp, and we're going to go Funeral Rites. Milling land, and an instant. We might as well uptick and get the Grixis Panorama back, because why not? Yeah, over to you. They seem to want me to ultimate this Planeswalker. Mountain. Play the Reaper. We will uptick. Turning non-existent land and pass the turn. They have yet to play a single thing, which is concerning, potentially. Marsh Flats. Crack the Marsh Flats. Grab a Swamp. We will uptick. Return the Marsh Flats back to our hand. Cast a Cabal Initiate. And I guess we cast the Black Market Connections. As long as we're careful with it, that should be fine. Declare attacks. Okay, so they were... Okay, when it was if it was cast a spell Scry 2, that's not irrelevant to this bit. We will make a treasure token, but that is all for now. Oh, whoops. Okay, treasure token and card. Treasure token and card is probably fine. Okay. So we can now actually emblem this, which is quite funny. But I think we're going to go... Cast this, kill the blocker. I'm tempted to cast Turok, you know. We don't have any sorcery cards to retrace at the moment, so we're just going to go and activate the thing again. Declare attacks. In with both. Put you down to 10. What are you doing this time? Okay, that would be extremely good if you had more Merfolk when you cast it. I kind of want to keep the flyer, actually, given things. Yeah, we'll pay the Echo cost on that. We will do that. And cancel. Just make another treasure token. So we have enough to cast a Conrad, and I think we do that at this point. 1, Next up, declare attacks. We can attack with that and that. 5. Perfect Skydiver. Proliferating up to a 3/5. We'll just make a treasure token again. Mountain. Do I care about stripping the last card from your hand? Probably not. Let's go attacks. Because I have a feeling you die either way with this. Yeah, auto resolve. Yeah. So Conrad made that pretty definite. Okay, a few more of those, and we can actually build Merfolk. Maybe we'll get another one here. We play. We do have some things we can do with this, so this is fine. We keep. Blackleaf Cliffs and keep up a shock. No turn 1 play we need to worry about. The slightly late Dragon Race Chandler, we will not play the life here, but we will play our Dragon Race Chandler. Swamp. Discerning Taste then. Surveil, that can go in the graveyard because it's 2 types. So, if we grab the Shredder, we have land and we have enchantment in there, so that seems good. Attack for free. Play another Reaver for the 4 attack next turn. When it's the battlefield, create 2 1/1 Merfolk with hexproof, so I can't target them. Also, the enchantment can make them unblockable. That's a little annoying. Again, I can get past that with hexproof things, but still annoying. We're going to cast ourselves a Cabal Initiate, keep up the shock, and we go attacking. Shapers of Nature. Put counters on creature, remove counters, draw a card. Mountain, and I think we just attack the game here because they are forced to do something about that. Actually, I can go Bone Shredder first. Bone Shredder, kill you, then attack the game. No need to do that. We can leave that die. Clear attacks. You seem to be reducing the amount of good Merfolk cards you give me as I clear these things out, but hey. Alright, well that was cleared out. And I think we're just going to go south and see if we can find somewhere else to go for the time being. Well, we've got the dungeon on the right. We have, which is the Green Tower. We have a dungeon over here, which is next to a town. We're 43 minutes into the video, so I want to go here first, and then... Oh, we've got a few places we can explore around here. Alright, we'll go to the town first, then. Welcome to the Siren's Cove. What is the draft of the day? Bloomburrow. I always forget exists now, because I basically almost bypassed it. But, what is it? The Matea the Riverwald style sets. Basically small mice doing adventure things. Cute creatures doing little things as well. Yeah, it's a weird set. Tamio completed Sage, which I do like. I do like Civic cards in general. Oh, there's a spell we can cast. If we could find a way to copy it a bunch of times as we cast it, it's still not good. Supreme Verdict's an okay pickup. That's another Wrath. I do have a Wrath. I do have a Wrath that I'm not playing because it's too high end for what we're doing. But maybe I want to consider that, depending on things. Alright, let's have a look in here. It is another autonomous factory. We fought a few of these before. We'll do that next time. I just wanted to see what was there. And then obviously we got this place as well. Which if we go to the map actually, it might even tell us this is the Bloomburrow set, the autonomous factory. Alright, let it tell us the places of things we've been to. But the good news is we look at the map, we're not that far away from heading into the black area. And And we do see where we have some sets that we have had previously. So Magic 24, Dragonstorm. We've blasted straight past our Modern Horizons 3. But hey, all right. Next time we're gonna do something. I don't know if we'll do a draft here or we'll do a draft down there. We might just explore a bit more. We'll see. I do want to pick up some more cards. I do want to get some more stuff. We'll see how this goes. Till next time.